Greetings from North Carolina. My name is Jessica Drake. I'm the Prevention Coordinator at the Rape Crisis Center of Robinson County in Lumberton, North Carolina. Jen had asked me to share with you some of our community mobilization efforts that we've had through our task force. And to kind of give you a little bit of a backstory, we have the members of our task force. We have substance abuse prevention, mental health, HIV services, as well as infant mortality awareness and prevention. The University of North Carolina at Pembroke, some of their professors have joined on board, as well as the Director of Service Learning. And of course, we have some members of the community that have just taken a special interest in working with us to make Robinson County a better place. We have some of our past projects have been Turn the Town Teal, which was an awareness project from our task force. We made up these cute little postcards and affixed a teal ribbon to each and every one of them, and we use that as a conversation starter. That during the month of April, our task force members have their teal ribbon on that they wear all month, and whenever people ask them about that, they are able to give them also a teal ribbon and then the information about our prevention services. Some of our task force members also helped with our community needs assessment, our student climate surveys, and we've also worked to provide a training component to each and every one of our monthly meetings. Each one of these training components have to be able to be replicated and has to be prevention focused. And so some of the examples of some of these activities have been utilizing teaching tolerances, professional development, activities such as their moving beyond cultural competency. The NSVRC, of course, has some great resources, as well as Prevent Connect. And there's, tons and tons more. But we've been able to take that and really be able to, whenever individuals come to our task force meetings, that they have something tangible that they can take back to their community. And whether, they can share it with the people that they work with, but then also the clients that they serve. Some of our current projects have been members share our prevention programs and strategies with the schools that they work with, which has been able to expand our programs, but then also being able to break down some of those barriers that have been present whenever we've talked about working in the schools. One of the greatest collaborations that have come out of our task force is working with our community colleges family literacy programs, where we talk to parents about what healthy relationships look like and how they can model those and how they can best talk to their children from birth to the time that they leave for college, of what is respect, how can they have healthy relationships, and what is healthy sexuality. So we want to make sure that parents feel that they can have that connection with their child and be able to really have that first healthy relationship be that parent-child relationship, but then also so they can be able to replicate that later on down the road. We also try to bridge services through our prevention programs. Not only do our prevention task force members, take our message out into the community, but we also make sure that we reciprocate that through inviting them to be able to provide HIV services, or HIV testing and services to our clients, as well as one of the infant mortality task force members. She also does this wonderful program that's called Bridges Out of Poverty, which a number of our family literacy and moms specifically that have worked through our program have been able to take advantage of. So they're not only getting their prevention services from us, but they're also looking at prevention as a holistic approach, through a holistic approach. Lastly, our service learning program through the University of North Carolina at Pembroke has been able to work with a number of college students that they can reach their peers, but then they can also help make an impact on the community as a whole. And each one of those programs looks a little different, but we've had writing projects with members of the Lumbee tribe of talking about racism and classism and the intersectionality of oppressions, and we've been able to use those learning opportunities to enrich the students' experience, but then also being able to give back to the community as a whole. If you have any questions about anything that I went over, I was trying to be brief, but I always have great ideas. Feel free to contact me, and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day and enjoy the rest of your conference. Bye-bye.